In this video, I'm going to tell you how in 2023 you can go from nice guy to bad boy that girls love. I will tell you 3 powerful things that you can implement today to become the guy that girls can't stop thinking about. If you are with me here, let's start. We have this huge problem in our modern society. Boys are taught distorted view of masculinity. They are taught that to be truly masculine man, you have to be nice, kind, and gentle. And don't misunderstand me here. To be truly alpha, you have to have at least a little bit of these qualities. But the problem is that the information about true masculinity and what it actually means to be a man is kept in the dark. People in our society went great lengths to hide a truly masculine man. They don't want you to discover what it actually means to be strong, powerful man. They don't want you to discover your true capabilities as a man because they don't want you to stand up for yourself and live your life. They want you to live the life that they built for you. They want you to believe the lie that weak man is a true man. But because you're here, you're starting to discover the actual truth. You're starting to discover that the world is not the way it actually is. You start to understand that to be truly masculine and strong man, you have to stand up for yourself and fight for what you believe in. And that's the problem with being a nice guy. Nice guys don't have the balls to stand up for themselves, and because of that, people around them don't respect them. Nice guy thinks that being nice and good will give him what he wants in life. He thinks that fighting for things is just for savage animals, and he's not like that. He's kind and sweet. He believes that you can get everything in life just by being nice to people. Well, hate to break it to you, niceness is a disease, and connecting with your animal side is the cure. You have to shed the boy and awaken that masculine giant within, because not only it will help you to attract the most beautiful women, but it also will get you respect from your fellow men. You see, what a nice guy doesn't understand is that people don't respect niceness. You think that being nice and good will make you seem as a moral and virtuous person, but instead of that, people see you as a weak man that can't stand up for himself, and because they see you as a weak man, they're using your niceness to their advantage. People are taking advantage of you because they think that you can't do anything about it, and because most of the time you're not doing anything, they not only think that, they actually believe it. But why am I telling you all this stuff? I'm telling you this because I want you to become so angry that you finally would step into your masculinity. I want you to step into your true power that you hold within. The power that other people labeled as wrong and made you feel guilty about having it. I'm giving you permission to finally step into that power and show to the world that you're a strong, powerful man who's no longer going to tolerate disrespect in this life, who's no longer going to be satisfied with a little, and who's going to take what he wants in life, even if that means people are not going to like you. Because as a man, you have to understand that there's no peace without conflict. You have to stop believing that avoidance of conflict and sucking up to people will give you some award of niceness. You have to stop believing that it's noble to act nice and that God or society will notice how noble and heroic you are by sacrificing your happiness for the happiness of others. This is never going to happen. No one will acknowledge your niceness, and not only that, people will take advantage of it and use you as much as they can to get what they want. They will take and take from you until you're no longer able to give. Do you want this to be your fate? Do you want to live your life for other people's happiness and be seen as a doormat? Or do you want to live your life, build and create your own joy and happiness in life? Well, if you're choosing to build your own life, listen to me closely. Stop giving yourself so easily to other people. Stop trying to make other people like you, because you're not going to be liked by every person in the world. Even if you're going to be liked by someone, it's because of their selfish interest, and it's everywhere. It's with your friends, with girls, and with your family, and that's probably shocking for you. Your whole life, you believe that being selfless is noble. You believe that most people on the spinning rock that we call Earth are good, noble, and selfless. Well, I have news for you, buddy. No one cares. No one's coming to save you, and you are on your own. Not only you're on your own, other people will take what's yours if you let them. And that's the biggest problem with a nice guy, is that nice guy lets other people take what's his. How long are you going to live this way? How long are you going to tolerate this and finally step up and take your life into your hands? If you want to stop being a nice guy, you have to become selfish. And now, it might sound to you like a worst imaginable thing in the world because for a long time you live for others. But stop for a second and ask yourself how this strategy is working for you so far. Are you happy? Are you satisfied with your life? If your answer is no, then why are you using the same strategy to get the things that you want in life? Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So you have to become selfish and go overboard with your selfishness. You have to fight for what's yours and never give other people your resources, your time, your energy just because you think it's nice and noble. You have to abandon this mindset of niceness and start looking at it as a thing that will destroy your life, because it will. It might sound dramatic, but I'm selling you on your happiness. I'm selling you on your own life because I see it dying in your hands. From now on, you have to see yourself as a person who puts his own life first, a person who puts his happiness first, whose primal mission in life is to make himself happy. And I understand it sounds evil, selfish, and you might even feel guilty just to think about these things. But you have to accept that no one but you is going to make you happy. No one but you will take care of your needs and happiness in life. So what can you actually do to become less nice and more like a man? You have to start saying no to people. No is that single word that can transform you into masculine man that women chase and high value men respect. When you say no, you show your power as a man. You show that you care about yourself and you care about your time. And that's what high value men do. They clearly see where they end and others begin. They're not afraid to say no because they value their time. And because they value their time, they see themselves as a highly important person. If you feel guilty to say no, start by little steps. Start saying no to little things that you don't want to do and slowly climb to bigger things that you feel is not your responsibility to do. Go overboard and become super protective with your energy and your time, because this is the only way you can build your life and your happiness. The second thing you have to do to become less nice and more confident is to start speaking your truth. You see, the problem with the nice guy is that he's afraid to say what's on his mind. He's afraid to express his opinion freely because he thinks that if he is going to do that, other people might not like him or reject him. Well, reality check. Other people are not going to like you. Other people are going to reject you. But as a man, you have to be comfortable with that and accept that not every person is going to like you, and that's okay. If you try to be liked by everyone, you're going to be liked by no one. So you have to express yourself authentically and see who's your enemy and who's your supporter. Become allies with your supporters and be careful around your enemies. You have to accept that the world is a dangerous place. And if you're going to be shy, timid, and don't speak your truth, people will walk all over you and use you to their advantage. When you speak your truth, you show your inner strength and power. You show that you're not some weak pushover that backs down in the pressure of other people. The third thing that will help you to be less nice and more confident is your vision. As a man, you have to create the vision of the life you want and take action towards it. A big problem nice guys have is that they don't ask themselves, what do I want? They're so enmeshed in other people's lives, serving people like kings and queens, that they forgot about the most important king of all, themselves. You have to start asking yourself, what do I want? What will make me happy? You can ask this question on a smaller scale in a day-to-day situations when you interact with people. As example, you're going with your friends for food and your friend says, let's go to McDonald's. In this type of scenario, ask, what do I want? Maybe you don't want McDonald's and you want Chick-fil-A, or maybe even something healthy. Also, you can ask this question on a bigger scale by creating a vision of what you want. Ask yourself, what do I want in my financial life? What do I want in my relationships? What girl do I want? What car do I want? What house do I want? Think as if nothing is impossible and there's no limits in life. Once you decide on what you want, start taking small steps every day towards that vision, because you have to make it real, not just think about it. Check this video out, and also make sure that you like this video and click subscribe to become a high value man that women can resist.